got me Alicia Keys this morning. Good morning. Let's see. Let's try that. Oh yeah, there we go. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I am full Alicia Keys this morning. No makeup. Simple black dress on. I do need to get some earrings, but good morning, wonderful people who will see this. You hear Anthony Brown and group therapy playing in the background. I am going to quiet that a little bit as I try to, there we go, feels a little better. As I try to get myself together. Happy Tuesday to everybody. Let's talk about it. Talk about it. So this Tuesday, I wanted to talk about what it meant to do good work in the world, to do your work in the world that the divine spirit, universe, God has uniquely created and designed you to do in the world. There is no mistaking that if God took God's time to always be willing to create unique flowers and unique trees and unique birds and unique creatures, that God would take God's time to create you uniquely with your own hair and your own style and your own fingerprints, that all of us have something unique. And so that goes just beyond our physical. It's not, I believe, God's intention for us to have this wonderful diversity of humanity to look at, but also this amazing and mysterious way that all of us have something unique to contribute in the world. And so I want to talk about and get you talking about it with your friends and your loved ones and people you come in contact with, is what are you doing? What is the work that God has uniquely called and created you to do here in this world? I had the pleasure this weekend of presenting and sharing at the Incarnation Institute for Sex and Faith leadership training, and what it reminded me, and being in a room full of clergy and sexologists, people trained to talk about sex, is that all of us bring our stories to this purpose called vocation or called career. We bring our experiences to that. And then there is this way that we bring our wounds. And there is a book by Henry Nouwen, Nouwen, I believe. Henry is Henri. And the book is called The Wounded Healer. And the premise of the book is the ways in which God has created us and allowed us to be in the world, in the ways that we have been hurt, but also the ways we can turn that hurt into something good. I think about the epistle in Ephesians and even Colossians, the scripture that says, do the work that you're going to do as unto the Lord. Even our mystic Howard Thurman would say, find the thing that makes you come alive and go do it. Because what the world needs is for people to come alive. So think about, share with somebody that you might be sitting next to right now or that you may come in contact with later. What is your work? What have you been uniquely called and shaped, and I would even venture to say refined by your experiences, by your trials and your tribulations, by the hurts and pains, by the mysteries of your life. You have been uniquely forged to do something great in this world. What is your work? When we look around and we see injustice everywhere, whether it's people impacted by violence, whether it's discrimination because of race, gender, sexual orientation, class, religion, belief systems, whether it's poor education, whether it is lack of access to food and to shelter, whether it is living your full authentic self and the full creativity of what God has called you to. All of that comes together in being able to look at what is the thing that God has uniquely created and called you to do. And so on this Talk About It Tuesday, I leave with you right now. Number one, you were created for a unique purpose in this world. Take some time to find out what it is. Number two, don't be afraid to embrace what it means to be a wounded healer. Check out the book, The Wounded Healer by Henry Nouwen, HenryNouwen, I believe. And number three, start figuring out what it is that your heart is called to, what it is that you have uniquely perspectives about, that you have passions about that maybe others around you don't have. Because in the words of Howard Thurman, what the world needs now, what feels like more than ever, are women and men and individuals who are committed to becoming alive and doing that work in the world. And so why don't you join me? Join others across the world that are all trying to figure out how to make a difference. And then join me as Pastor Lisette and Restoration Fellowship on Sundays at 3 p.m. We worship at 1407 Sherwood Avenue, which is Diversity Richmond. You can enter through door 4. Join us for worship this Sunday. We will have Bible study at 1:30, where we will be talking about what is the church and what it means to be the church. And then we will have worship one with another, and I'm excited about that. And so thank you for joining me this morning for Talk About It Tuesday. Thank you for being willing to share this video with others. And we hope that you will meet me next Tuesday at 8 a.m. and then see me in flesh and in person on Sundays at 3 p.m. at Restoration Fellowship. This is Pastor Lisette. And remember to continue to show love, restore hope, and share ministry. Have a wonderful day.